Since the 2008 crash, we've been in a jobs market depression, and things haven't gotten better over the past 3 years. We have a real work crisis in the United States today. We don't recognize how dismal the job market, the labor market is, because we use a bad measure, the unemployment rate, which disguises how bad the situation really is for Americans. If you look at the unemployment rate today, it'll tell you that we're more or less where we were in the 80s, or at times in the 90s, or in the 70s, but that's because it's just looking at the number of people who are out of work who are looking for work. It doesn't tell you anything about the number of people who've checked out of the labor force altogether. If you look at the work-to-population ratio, it's lower for American men than it's ever been since we've followed these figures, and it's lower for the country as a whole than it's been in a generation. If you look at the work-to-population numbers, the ratio for men has dropped by 20 percentage points since the 1950s. It's a huge, huge flight from work. It can't be explained by population aging. It's happening at every age group. More and more American men are neither working nor seeking work. This is the main part of the crisis. Political leaders in Washington have been way too complacent about the jobs crisis. It's a real crisis for our country. Our long-term social health, our political health, and our economic health will depend on getting Americans back to work. I mean, really getting Americans back to work.